Hello, students. Let us try to understand, bond line representation, student. Bond line representation. This is the topic which, bond line representation of what student organic compound. This is the point we are going to understand today. Okay. So if we talk about the bond line representation, student, okay, two, three things we need to keep in mind. What are the things which we have to keep in mind? What the things which we have to keep in mind? That compound is represented by, first point, the compound is represented by zigzag line. Compound is represented by zigzag line. Okay, this is the point which we have to keep in mind. Okay, the compound is represented by zigzag line. Let me erase this one. ZIG, ZAG, zigzag line, right? This is what the point which we need to understand. Now, when you talk about the second one, okay, CH bond, whatever the bond are there, friend, CH bond is not represented. CH bond is not represented. Is not represented. That is what the point which we have to keep in mind. CH bond is not supposed to be represent, friend. Okay. So let us try to understand the example. What would be the terminal carbon and what would be the non-terminal carbon, how it will be the structures, friend, right? So when you talk about, friend, when you talk about this one, suppose I am taking the compound C5H12. I am having this compound, and that is condensed formula we can write, that is CH3, then it can be CH2, again it can be CH2, again it can be CH2, and lastly it will be the CH3, right? This is why, student, 4 bond we have to manage. This is the 4 bond are there, na? 4 bond should be, what is that is 4 bond should be maintained. Okay, this is the point, student, that you have to keep in mind. So that is why here it quotes that is CH3. You can write the complete structure. This is what is known as condense. This is the condensed structure, friend. Condensed structure. If all the bond, that is condensed structure, CH bond you are not mentioning. Here, if you talk about, suppose you are mentioning the 4 bond here, and then 4 bond here, then 4 bond here, then 4 bond here, again 4 bond here, and all the places what we are having, friend, here is hydrogens are there. These are supposed to be hydrogen here also. This is hydrogen, hydrogen, here is hydrogen, hydrogen, here is hydrogen. Friend, you can count out this one, this is 2, this is 3, 4, and 5. These are the, now, friends, this is what is known as complete structure. This is what is known as complete structure, right? This is what is known as complete structure. Now, when you're talking about the condensed form, that is the 5 part there, 5 corner will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is 1, this is 2, 3, and 4, and 5, right? This particular terminal is representing CH3 group, and this is what is representing, that is what, friend, CH2 group. This is again going to represent CH2 group. Here it is representing CH2 group, and lastly the 5th position are representing what, that is CH3, right? So that way we are supposed to represent any of the organic, right? This is what is known, and student, this is known as bond line formula. Bond line formula that we have to keep in mind, right? Let us try to have one look over the one more compound. I am having the compound like C6, okay, H14. If you are representing this compound, can be represented like that: CH3, this is CH2, this is going to be again CH2, CH2, again CH2, and finally it will be CH3, right? So you can count it out, this one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Why here is the last position? Why 3 hydrogen? Because carbon balance is 4. So 3 hydrogen and 1 bond, 4. 2 hydrogen and 2 bond, 4. So this way we have to represent. Now this is the condensed formula. This is what is known as band. This is the condensed formula. Keep in mind, these are the condensed formula. Now, when you are changing this compound, friend, when you are changing, what we are going to change it out, that is, we are going for the bond line. If we are converting into bond line, friend, so what can be structure? So that is, you mention is like that. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. How can you able to understand this, friend? This one is the equivalent to CH3. This is equivalent to CH2. This is CH2. Again, this is CH2. This is going to be CH2, and this is going to be CH3. Understood? Okay. So that way we have to understand the naming of the organic compound. Suppose let us try to understand one more compound. I am having this compound, friend, CH3, CH2, okay, CH2, and we are having that is C double bond O, and here is what is CH3. This is the condensed formula. This is the formula had been given. Now we are going to change into the complete structure. Complete. So how can you be able to understand that is? So firstly, count out how many carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. So 5 carbon you represent like this one, friend. So you can count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Where is double bond? At the second position, there is double bond. So we are mentioning here double bond. So that is what will be. If you are writing the name is that is paint, it will be that is what paint. On second position, one is there. So paint. Pentane 2-one. This will be the name, right? So this is all about the today's topic. Thank you so much for watching, friend. Find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe the channel, and don't forget to comment. Thank you, friends. बन गया खाना.